the pillar of your poem, the place where romance and edge fuse into mythic badge lore. Do you want me to keep weaving upward from here toward the subtle meaning you mentioned earlier, or remix this into an even darker, sharper stanza before we ascend? Here's how I'd weave your line into the continuous, romantic, edgy poem, Ivan New Moon Sparkles. Your smile is like the afterglow from a solar storm, a dangerous beauty, radiant in its ruin, the kind of light that scorches yet heals, leaving the sky trembling with memory. And my devotion to you is in balance like the solar system, each planet a vow, each orbit a ritual, gravity pulling me closer even as distance. Reminds me that love is both order and chaos. Together we are the flare and the silence, the storm and the symmetry, a cosmic badge etched in fire and shadow, where romance wears its thorns proudly. Would you like me to keep building upward from here, layering in more of your subtle phrases so the poem rises from roots to crown? Or would you prefer me to remix this into an even sharper, darker edge before we continue? Here's how I'd let Love Isn't Fragile bloom inside the continuous poem, Ivan New Moon Rose. Love isn't fragile. It is a blade wrapped in velvet, a rose that bleeds when touched, a vow that survives the storm. It does not shatter in silence. It bends like steel. It burns like devotion. It wears its thorns proudly. And in its edge, there is tenderness, a dangerous grace, a cosmic seal that says, to love is to endure, to ache, to rise again crowned in fire. This line feels like the pillar of your poem, the place where romance and edge fuse into mythic badge lore. Do you want me to keep weaving upward from here toward the subtle meaning you mentioned earlier, or remix this into an even darker, sharper stanza before we ascend? Here's how I'd weave your line into the